What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the Beyerdynamic AMIRON 300 earbuds and their next opponent. Let me go ahead and show y'all these real quick. And their next opponent will be the Sennheiser Momentum 4s. Looks like I'm backwards. Momentum 4 earbuds. All right, so far we've had a great Gauntlet Series here for the AMIRON 300s. We're going to go ahead and continue it here. As always, if you want to see price specs and app breakdowns for either of these earbuds, I'm shaking the camera, sorry. Go ahead. I'll leave links in the description below to my unboxing videos for both. I will also then leave links to where you guys can pick up these if you're interested in one or the other or both. Okay, I know a lot of people sit there and say, well, I don't mention price on these. No, I'm not mentioning price on that because the price is in the unboxing videos, and that is not, and to me, that is not a factor, especially since these guys are pretty much in the same price range. Now, if it, say for instance, if I'm shooting with something that's less than $100, I will definitely mention that in the video. All right, so enough of that. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at each of these guys. All right, as you can see, both of them a little bit smaller than their originals. These are the original Momentums rather, were the circular style earbud, but a little bit bigger as far as just overall size. They were bigger than the Momentum 4s, as you know, as they are right now. The AMIRON 300s are very shrunken down from the Freebirds, which is their predecessor. But again, both of them very comfortable in the ear. I am rocking SpinFit Omni ear tips on both. So just to let you guys know that. All right. Again, very, very comfortable. I like the way both of these guys look as far as aesthetic wise. Just really, really nice looking earbuds. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and do our comparison testing. And then we're going to come back for the sound test. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the Beyerdynamic AMIRON 300 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Beyerdynamic AMIRON 300 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Beyerdynamic AMIRON 300 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Beyerdynamic AMIRON 300 earbuds in a crowded location.
This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 4 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 4 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 4 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 4 earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are outside for an ANC test for the AMIRON 300 earbuds by Beyerdynamic, if I can say it right. All right, as you can see right now, we have them in the ear. Let me show you. All right. Now, what we're going to do is, right now, I got the app up and we're in transparency mode. You see, we got traffic coming both sides, back and forth. We got a little bit of wind, a little chilly out, but not too bad. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and flip these guys into ANC mode. We're going to switch to non-adaptive because you can do adaptive and non, so we're going to do non-adaptive. And to be honest with you, the traffic's going by. I could barely hear it. All right, I got some of that truck there, but not a lot. So it's not completely isolating or knocking out all sound, but it's doing a really good job at it, knocking it down, making it less, I guess a little bit less able to be heard with the earbuds in. Now, just to let you know, I did go with the extra large ear tips. All right, for better seal and everything, and I am not listening to any audio whatsoever on the earbuds while I'm doing this test, so that's why I'm just getting just the strength of their noise canceling here. And like I said, it's not doing a bad job. That wind is hitting my ears. It ain't feeling good. All right, let's let you know, they're doing a really good job. Again, not knocking out everything, but definitely deadening a lot of it. And like that car right there, that Challenger just went past. I didn't even hear that one. I just happened to turn and see it. So it's doing a really good job. So if I had to rate the noise canceling on these earbuds from 1 being the absolute trash to 10 being the best ever made, I would be comfortable giving these a good 8. I'm comfortable with that. No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna give them that. Let's say 7.5. All right, 7.5. No, wait a minute. All right, I got some more coming. Hold on. I can barely hear that. Okay. Yeah, 8 will work. I'll give them an 8. Just on that last test right there. That last slew of cars came through, and I was looking at them, and it was really, really, really light. So I'll give them a solid 8 on that one. So they did a really good job. Again, very impressed with that. Solid 8. So this has been a ANC test for the Beyerdynamic AMIRON 300 earbuds. All right, we're back in my backyard. We are doing the ANC test for the Sennheiser Momentum 4 earbuds. Let me go ahead and describe what we got going on here. As far as ambient sound, we got some construction going on. Demolition actually going on over here. They're trying to finish that up. We're going to have some banging going on there. We got central air units from the houses here. Mine, my neighbors, and so on. Those are firing off and on. We got traffic coming from the turnpike bridge over there. We got traffic noise there. We got traffic noise from the street right behind my house. So we got a pretty good test bed here. Right now, we got some gusting winds. I know you guys can probably pick that up on the mic. They're up to like 20 miles per hour. So what we're going to do is right now, we are in transparency mode, and I can hear all of that stuff, okay? And it's very clean, very clear, just like natural. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to turn off transparency mode, and we're going to go and try the anti-wind option on noise canceling. All right. Now I'm thinking this is more for phone calls than it is for actual listening to audio. That's my opinion, but I could be wrong. But because right now it's not changing anything for me. Again, we're dealing with 20 mile per hour plus winds, so I don't know if they took that into consideration when making it, but I can still hear the wind. All right. So now what we're going to do, not only the wind, but also traffic. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go. Thought that one was slipping out a little bit. Sorry. Make sure they're all insecure. Okay. Again, still no change. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and turn on noise canceling. We're gonna turn it all the way on. All right. Noise canceling is on, and it did deaden the noise from the turnpike bridge and the street over here. I can't hear anything over by the where the demolition is going on, but I do see the backhoes and everything moving, so it's knocking that out a little bit. Again, I did hear a little truck go by while that was falling. I did hear a little semi go by on the street behind me, so it didn't knock out everything. So with that being said, if I had to rate these, what would I rate it as? Like I said, 1 being uh, the absolute trash, 10 being the best ever. I would give these guys, as far as earbuds go, I'll give them about a 7.5, to be honest. So, 7.5. Because again, that anti-wind option still didn't work. I don't know if that was something they were aiming at, but it didn't do it. It's not doing the job. So, that's what we got here. Minus the wind knocking over the tripod. This has been the ANC test for the Sennheiser Momentum 4 earbuds. All right, we are back in for the sound test. Did a coin flip off camera. We're going to start off with the AMIRON 300s. We are in the Beyerdynamic app. So let's go ahead and take a look. We are in transparency mode. I got to clean this screen. As you can see. All right, so then let's go ahead and quickly show you my EQ setting. All right, let's go ahead and put it on my EQ number 2 so you guys can see it's zeroed out. So there's no equalizer help at all. Let's go ahead and get our music up. I should have had this queued, but I didn't. All right, here we go. All right, we will go and get our music queued. All right, we got that queued up. All right, so now we'll go ahead and get into our setting, our volume level rather. We'll go just at the blue, orange line there. All right, so we got song number 1 up. Let's go. All right, nice clarity with the vocals. Again, great sound stage. I love the sound stage in these. Nice and wide. Background vocalists sound nice and clear. Definitely got some good spacing there. Again, paying attention to detail. Got the popping, the B's, the T's, the P's. Again, the breathing. You're getting that little bit of detail there. Again, the soundstage, I really like it. Some of the best of the earbuds I have. Again, very nice clarity here. Nice and clean. All right. Again, very clear. If you have these songs and you got these earbuds or even different earbuds, go ahead and put them in. Follow along with me and leave in the and if you want, leave in the comments. Let me know how you feel, uh, what you're hearing from these songs, especially if you have these earbuds here. And I want to hear what you think. All right. So let's go ahead and get over to the Momentum 4s and see how they do. All right, before we switch over to the Momentum Force real quick, I just want to let y'all know that I do have LDAC turned on the AMIRON 300s. I just want to show you that there. And also I want to quickly go out and show you it. Great. Hold on. I screwed up something there. I hit the wrong button. All right, I'm going to go out and show you guys on inside the phone that LDAC is also turned on the AMIRON 300. So just to let y'all know, I did kind of glazed over that and didn't mention it, but I wanted to make sure I mentioned it for y'all. All right, so now let's get over to the Momentum 4s. We're in the app. We are using the equalizer setting here. Whoops, I messed it up there. As you can see, everything's zeroed out. All right, that is my saved setting. You save it again. All right, so we are not, again, EQ is not being used. I'm not even using my sound personalization. I'm not even doing that. Keeping the apples to apples here. All right, so we'll go ahead. We're going to turn off the transparency mode, and which turns on noise canceling. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and jump into our music. We got our first song. We're going to go ahead and make sure we are at our optimal listening level. All right. Now, again, the Momentum 4s are rocking aptX adaptive codec, just to put that out there. All right, so here we go. First song with the Momentum 4s. Oops, let me make sure I got it right. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. Nice clarity. Kind of a little bit of a nice detail with the breathing. Okay, now we got the background vocalist coming in. Okay, nice and clear. Decent sound stage. Got okay separation. But the detail, you're getting the popping, the B's, the P's from her enunciation. You got the again the detail with her breathing, inhale, exhale. Again, very clear. Yeah, I like I like the detail. I love the clarity of the lead vocalist as well as the background vocalist. Very clean sounding. All right, very good there. I liked it. I just like the way that sounded. Again, Uh, I want to say what I want to say. I want to say what I want to say until the end. So I'm going to stop right there, and we're going to go into our second song. All right, we're back in. We got our second song, our bass song up, E40 with T-Pain. We got the AMIRON 300s in. Let's go. All right, I like the punch of the bass. The reverb fades away nicely. Okay. All right, now T-Pain comes in with that auto tune. It's not as piercing sounding, so it's smoothed out nicely, makes it more uh, easier for me to listen to. Very clear. All right, the vocals, lyrics, very clear on this. Yeah, that punch of the bass is nice. And again, that reverb, it fades away, the low end fades away nice. All right, now we got E40 in. Sound really clear. Again, very, all right. Again, very clear on the vocals. The bass had good punch. And the reverb was nice overall. All right, again, and also with the auto tune, the high pitch sound was smoothed off, so it didn't sound as piercing to my ear, which is always a good thing. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these swapped out. We put the Momentum Force to the test and see how they do. All right, we're back in. Momentum Force in the ear. Lost my train of thought for a second. Second song, bass song. Let's go. All right. Again, nice thump to the bass. Nice punch. Reverb fades away nicely. Okay. Now we got T-Pain coming in. Again, auto-tune is smoothed out, so it's not as piercing. Again, kind of a low sound. If I had to critique it, not low as far as volume, but it just sounds like more of a low end, like the more bassy sound to it. I mean, lyrics are clear, but you can definitely tell the difference. Again, here E40's in. Again, like I said, lyrics are very clear. It just sounds like there's a little bit more low end sound to it. But that bass definitely punches, and that reverb is nice. All right, I went over just a little bit there in my bag. But again, love the bass punch. The reverb was nice and clean, faded away nicely. It just sound a little like as far as a little bit lower, like low end, a little bit more bassy overall on that one. All right, so let's go ahead and get it flipped over to our final song. All right, we're back in. We got our final song lined up. We got the AMIRON 300s in the air. I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought here, but I did. Let's get started. All right, starting off, nice crisp high keys. All right, you got that transition to the low end. You can hear from the high to the low. You can feel that transition. I love it. All right, lead saxophone come out nice and crisp. Very clear. I like it. Yes. Again, I love the crispness of it. And again, the soundstage nice and wide, so they don't sound like they're over on top of each other. Good spacing. Oh, this sounds so good. Man, like how clear it sounds. Very nice. Okay. Very clean. I like how clean that sounded. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and switch over to the Momentum 4s and see how they do. All right. We're back in. We got the Momentum 4s in. Final song. Let's go. All right. Again, nice, crisp keys to lead off. All right, now you got that transition into the low keys. Very clean. Liked it. All right, lead saxophone sounding really crisp. Really, again, just the sound is a little warm. The sound is warm. That's the word I was looking for earlier. It's a little bit more, a little warmer, but then still, saxophone sounded very crisp. Again, decent sound stage with the keyboard as well. Good detail with the echoing. Very clean. It just sounds so good. All right, I went over a little bit. I got all wrapped up into the detail. My bad there. All right, again, very clean. I love the transition from the high keys to the low keys, that little rumble. Again, the sounds has got a little bit of, lost the word again. But you know what I meant. I mean, excuse me. When it comes to the low end keys and stuff like that, the sound actually is a little warm. There it is. It's a little bit warm of an overall sound. It has a decent sound stage, but the lead saxophone was very crisp. All right, so let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll talk about this, break them down, and then see who our winner will be. Stay strapped in. All right, back in, and this has been a really, really good head-to-head. Just love the way these two compete. These two compare to each other. Let's go ahead and break this down real quick. First off, let's start with the app. I'm going to give that to the Momentum 4s. I think Sennheiser has a better app, gives you a lot more features, a lot more tweaking that you can do with the earbuds as far as the personalization, the sound personalization, let's put it that way, for starters. Um, I like that as well. So we'll go ahead and give that point to the Momentum 4s. As far as the mics, I think I'm going to give that one to the AMIRON 300s. I think their mic was just a little bit better than the Momentum 4, especially in a crowded location. I think you got a more clearer sound out of them. So the AMIRON 300s get the nod on that. When it comes to noise canceling, I know I did originally rate the noise canceling with the Momentum 4s at a 7.5, but since then there have been some updates to the earbuds, which in my opinion improved the noise canceling. So and the noise canceling out of the box was really, really good on the 300s here. So I'm going to give them both a point on that one there. Now, when it comes to sound, we've got some really good differences here. All right, so real quick, I'm just going to be quick about this. First song, both of them got real nice, clean vocals and everything. However, I think the soundstage is a little wider on the 300s than it is on the Momentum 4s, and also the Momentum 4s have a more warmer sound uh, between the two. Um, but I do like the clarity that I got out of the 300s there. Moving on to the second song, again, the sound stages were different. Did I mention? I think I mentioned the sound stage. I believe I did mention the sound stage was wider in the first song on the 300s than it was on the Momentum 4s. If I didn't, I'm saying it now, and that also carries over to this song and the next song. So I may not say it again. All right, so going into it again, more of a warmer sound from the Momentum 4s. However, got more of a punch on the bass. The bass drops and the reverb was nice and clean, faded away nicely. Again, still got good lyrics and everything. The auto tune, that's the word, not as piercing, was smoothed out because of the warm sound, the warmth of the sound of the Momentum 4s. But when you come over to the AMIRON 300s, again, the high pitchy sound was smoothed out, so made it pleasant. It was a lot more clearer of a sound. Bass had good punch, and the reverb was nice, but it wasn't as powerful as on the Momentum 4s. But again, you got the soundstage, like I said before, was wider, gave you a lot more detail. And again, the lyrics were very clean, very clear, and throughout that one as well. Now, moving on to our final song, again, excuse me, that's that warmth, it's that warm sound, natural warm sound out of the Momentum 4s, real again prevalent, but it gave you that. I love the way it helped out the transition from the high keys to the low keys. You could definitely hear, you could definitely feel the little rumble and when you're transitioning over. I like that detail that it gave it. But again, even though the lead saxophone was nice and crisp and everything like that, still had more of a warmer tone to it. And the sound stage was okay. But and I got good detail as well coming out of the keyboard. But again, that warmer tone uh, definitely played a part with the Momentum 4s. And if you go in with the AMIRON 300s, again, you got that transition, real crisp, high keys. That transition to the low end keys, you got that nice little rumble there. Sound good. Again, nice wide sound stage. I'm gonna mention it again. I tried not to, but I'm going to because that is definitely you can definitely hear the difference between the two once you transition from one earbud to the other. And that nice wide sound stage gives you that great separation between the instruments and everything, and good clarity as well. So if I had to choose which one I will walk out the door with, based on all this that we talked about, um, as much as I love I do love the Momentum 4s, I would have to say that the 300s, the AMRON 300s, will get the win here. I just the clarity, the sound stage, just took it away from me. Yes, the bass is a lot more power, lot not strong, not a lot more strong, but stronger on the Momentum 4s, and the warmth of the sound also contributes into the bass sounding, just giving you that good thump, that good reverb. But the bass here does have a punch, and it just does give me, just gives you that nice, clean sound. So my winner on this one will be the AMIRON 300s. And again, so far this has been a real fun Gauntlet series. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. If you are, go ahead and hit the like button over here. And then if you want to join me on this journey, I'm on my quest to 10,000 subscribers and beyond. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And man, I will see you guys on the next one. AMIRON 300s take home the win. But please, by all means, do not sleep on the Momentum 4s. I just think the overall sound is a little bit more cleaner on the 300s. But the Momentum 4s are still a great pair of earbuds. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.